So you want to put it more in the middle?
Hey.
Than on the side?
Hi, everybody.
Is it live?
Over here.
Hey.
I got you.
Hey.
Still going to pin your comment.
Well.
Pin your comment.
Oh, me.
Hey, everybody. What time is it?
It's
31. Try a minute. We got like a minute. Or maybe not. I'm Franny. And this is Angie. Angie, say hi.
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 Hey.
Hey, everybody.
And welcome to Champagne and Double Talk.
Let me see. Well, I don't think. Hi there. I think we have to actually put it in. I'm not able to do it from here.
I think you.
So I'll just do it later. We'll just leave it the kind of the way it is. Yeah, next time. Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh.
Right. So let's get into it. COVID corner. We do that.
Wait.
Oh
Right.
no! Wait. What?
Right.
Yeah, the champagne. Well, we did that.
Hi, I am Angie, and this is Fran. Champagne and Double Talk.
Hey, everybody.
We've been doing this for like a little while, and just to let everybody know, we're doing this, on the other side of 50, talking about relationships and like what's going on with us. So that's kind of what we do here.
Yeah.
And
What are
we
we
do it
drinking?
with champagne. Ha! Right. So cheers.
Cheers.
Okay. So what we're drinking today, this is B. Stuyvesant, short for Bedford Stuyvesant, and this is where the maker of this champagne, I believe Miss Robinson is her name, right? She's out of Brooklyn. She, like me and Fran, a love for bubbly, and she took that love to like the next level. Basically, she went to France, got some vineyards, and she is a bona fide champagne maker, and we like it. We enjoy her bottles. We've had a few. She's had some pop-up stores, or pop-up shops where you put an order, and I believe she had some in DC where I got some. So probably gonna have to reorder soon. And if you want to try this out, the price point, she's got a lot of different offerings, anywhere from $29 to $136 for rosés, some heritage, Blanc de Blancs, and Grand Reserve Brut. So I'm happy shopping. Support Black women, especially Black women champagne makers. Right?
Exactly.
The link is in your bio, right?
And the link in our bio. So if you want to see more about B. Stuyvesant champagne, and you want to even make a purchase, you'll be able to do that through the link in our bio.
So awesome. So let's get into it. COVID corner. Okay, that's what we do every time we come on, because COVID is still a thing, and it is, contrary to stupid opinion, it is real.
Yeah, I think they averaged 1 million cases a week for the last 4 weeks. So it's still happening, whether you wear a mask or not, whether you're vaccinated or not.
Right. So you were...
Oh yeah, I was reading, and there was an interesting story. It was twins, right? Twin 59-year-old men, Bobby and Billy. I'm not sure their names.
Not much older than us.
Yeah, 59
really.
years old, from Virginia, and of course, I don't have to tell you the story, but one got a vaccine and one didn't.
Right.
The twin that got a vaccine thought, like many people, that I'd rather be safe and make it through this than possibly not make it. Well, his brother believed a lot of the conspiracy theories, and he's not with us anymore.
Yeah, he died, people. He died. He left his twin brother, after 59 years. His decision not to get vaccinated means that his twin brother lives the rest of his life without him. And I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't conceive of it, to be honest. Thank God we're both smart and have both been vaccinated, because if that were the case between you and I,
Well, I'm just so.
I would have made you. I would have.
No.
I swear, I would have drugged you or something. Like, oh, she's just tired.
Well, the science is there, though. You know, when you talk about the benefits outweighing.
But the science was there for Bob and Billy, and you know,
they did.
You know,
wow. Conspiracy theory is a real thing. I mean, some people still think, what's his name won the election.
So let's get into it. Another issue with COVID. There's a doctor in Florida who has literally refused to treat patients who have not been vaccinated. So what do you think? You think he is going against that Hippocratic oath that all doctors have to take?
Yeah.
Because his refusal to treat patients who are sick, it goes against that.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
You think? I don't think he. I think he is operating. He is telling his patients, if you don't get this vaccine, you will get sick and you will die.
Mm-hmm.
He is giving them that medical opinion based on science, and their decision is to say, no, I'm not. So they're literally refusing medical help or.
I don't agree. And the reason I don't agree with the whole doctor saying, hey, you do this to be safe or else I'm not going to treat you is because in some way they used to do that to black people. Right? They didn't treat us for whatever reason.
But not because we didn't do what they told us to do in the first place. They didn't treat us
we
because
just
we were black.
We
just
woke
expendable.
Up. Right. We just woke up in the morning looking like we looked, and they didn't. They decided not to treat us. So the fact that it's for COVID.
That's apples and oranges to me.
No, because here's the thing: you can get vaccinated and still get COVID. You can
but you won't die. You won't die.
Maybe.
Well,
there have been some people who.
Okay, but so we're going off track. I'm talking about this doctor, his Hippocratic oath. My belief is that he is right. He is giving sound, scientific, medical advice to his patients. Them saying no, in my opinion, is comparable to them signing their own DNR, and that's the way I feel.
Wow. I'm just saying, when you've got people, when disinformation rules, as a doctor, and you take an oath, there's still some things that you have to do, and it's not just let people die.
Right.
I mean, because if people die for stupidity, who would be left in the world?
All right. So yeah, you're right? Stupidity. So let's get into it.
What are we talking about?
We are talking about relationships.
Yeah. So
we're talking about the difference between relational and transactional relationships.
Right. So we talked a few weeks ago, or not even a few weeks, one of our old shows about people who feel like they're owed something if they go on a date. There are even some women who says, "Oh, I'm not doing anything until I get this, that, and that." And we were talking about that because for some people they want what they want, and you can't knock them for that. But are they in the relationship for the right reason? Are they there? Is it a relational thing or transactional?
Well, I will tell you that a lot of men have issue with women who operate from a transactional level. I'll never forget a friend of mine, Zia. How you doing? He had a big problem with women accepting dates and literally wanting to have dinner. And that's pretty much the only reason why they accepted that date. To eat dinner. They weren't interested in anything relational or getting to know him. They were hungry. They wanted food. Right. And so for me, I get that. And I get why men don't appreciate that.
Right. So the ones that are kind of playing the numbers or the odds, especially so you're beautiful, you get asked on a lot of dates,
mm-hmm.
You gotta eat.
Right. Right.
But
you paying your rent. And you're buying these red bottoms, but you don't have enough money for food. So
that's not always the case. But they just feel like, hey, I'm giving you my time, seeing what we see. Then can't we go back to the old days where men picked up the tab for dinner?
Right. But men picking up the tab for dinner and never hearing from these women again because they're like, okay, on to the next dinner date.
Oh yeah, that could be pretty expensive for men.
Exactly. It's look.
That could be hella expensive for men.
RJC 1963 said, take them to McDonald's drive-thru.
But I think, and you know what? I think because of that, I believe men are being more inventive in dates. They're not thinking dinner. Hey, how about I meet you for a coffee?
Yeah, and which is, I think, a better first date anyway. Why, this way you get to just drink a $4 cup of coffee and decide. And women who are like, no, I'd rather have dinner, you impressed for that.
Yeah, maybe those are the ones that are hungry.
Right.
Like
transactional. Transactional versus relational.
Right.
Goes both ways. What about guys?
And guys do the same thing, right? Guys are like, hey, I'm going to do all of this for you. Get up off that thing. Right?
Right.
Get up off that thing. And it's like, well, wait a second. I like you, but a meal to me doesn't equate access.
Mm-hmm. Or ass. Access.
Well, you know what I'm saying? It's like, since when does a meal equal,
I get that.
getting service?
Right. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's
crazy.
Not. It shouldn't be that way, but it goes beyond that. There are some women who are like, I have to have this, that, and that. If I'm even gonna think about rocking with you, like bags or shoes or help me pay my rent or I need to get my hair done or nails. There are women who will really, from day one, let you know, give me.
So versus relational, where it's like, hey, I'm doing this for you because I know you want it or you love it, or I'm trying to appeal to you on a level that goes beyond, everything because I want anything because I want everything with you moving forward, because I want, those men are like, I want to give you the world, and it's not based on,
but sometimes they have a price too, though, right? The guy
who what, like fidelity. Okay. Look, insofar as quid pro quo, right? Like, give me this, I'll give you that. When you're in a relational, not transactional, but a relational situation, is pretty much, I give you this because I love you, and you give me love, and you give me this tenfold every single day.
Like nobody's taking score, right?
Right.
But are they really not taking score? Let's be clear. I think people, even in relationships, sometimes it comes down to, but I did this and you did that, and there's nothing worse than somebody telling you, yeah, but I didn't ask you to do all that.
Yeah, that would definitely.
There's nothing worse than that. So I think, just like anything else, being intentional, being like serious about your communication. Like, hey, I'm going to be doing all these things because there's an expectation on the other end that I get these things back.
Right, which would be transactional. Right?
Oh, yeah.
That's transactional.
I mean, so what is relational? Just really kind of going through like life with, you just don't have to do anything. I won't do anything. I mean, a relationship will work.
Right.
There's gotta be.
But there's this desire, this want to make your partner happy.
Right.
Because you know what your partner wants. Mm-hmm. I'll never forget, in a past relationship, I was dealing with someone who decided that I was going to get what they wanted me to have. And, it was a little touch and go, in terms of explaining, but that's not it.
Right.
And, there, of course, the conversation, it went to another level in regard to me not being grateful.
Well, I got cleaning supplies with him.
Yeah, I do. That just sucks. Yeah, like, you win. You win.
We'll just stop there. I got cleaning supplies, but this is me not being vocal too.
Right, but when you're in a relationship, hi Cammy, hi my baby, my daughter's here. Hi. So, but when you're in a relationship, it 100% has nothing to do with transactions.
Or
it has to do with it's relationship. It's what makes you, I want to give you what makes you happy. And that has nothing to do with what you are or aren't doing for me. It's what I want to do for you from my heart.
So we can even talk about love languages here, right? Because we all know that love
Auntie
languages.
Mommy. Kim said, "Hey, Auntie Mommy."
Hi, Cammy. We know that when we're talking about relationships. Damn, I lost my train of thought.
I'm sorry. We're talking about. Well, you look sorry. When we lose our train, that's like.
Oh no, okay. Love languages. Okay, so love languages. So I think people have to know that about their partner, right? What their love language is, because you can be straight relational, but your love language is gifts, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's gifts and gift giving, and sometimes people often do what they want done to them, and that doesn't always work because. I had somebody, again, that was like, I didn't ask you to do all that.
Right.
So, yeah. So, not only does that make you feel kind of empty, in that moment that they weren't even receiving what you were trying to kind of convey, that you wanted
more.
Right.
More.
Or them to kind of give you what you give them.
Right. And again, it's all about intentions. What track are you on? Have you made yourself clear? Do you understand that the person that you want relational transactions with?
So see,
yeah.
You're even using those two words that we say, relational transactions.
Right.
So the truth. So I don't think you can get away because of the human condition. I don't think you can get away from transaction. I think some things are going to be that way.
Show me love, I'll show you love.
Even in a relationship.
Right. And so then okay, so what would you call the dinner, the
cleaning
the
supply.
dinner no. What would you call, the women who just, literally pimp dudes out here for dinner? Or what do you call
that's transactional.
But that's my point. But if both can be if transactional can somehow seep into relational as well, then we need a bigger word. Or it's like the 80-20 thing, right? Just like anything else, right? There's balance. And I think even in a relationship, you have got to create balance, because even that wife or that girlfriend of many years, and y'all got it going on, go hard for you and you go hard for them. If you don't show her from time to time how much you appreciate her, I think there's gonna be some hard feelings. And that appreciation oftentimes are tokens of appreciation. And this is where the thought does not count, because again, I got cleaning supplies. So what I'm saying is, if there's a thought, because, okay, let me go back. I do believe that it's the thought that counts, but if there's no thought behind the thought,
right? If you don't really think about it, you're not thinking about me and what would make me happy. If you're looking for the path of least resistance, the easiest, no lift. Oh, I'll just get her this. She likes champagne. I'll just bring a bottle of that home. That might not be any thought behind it. So it doesn't count. So that whole thought.
Relational to me versus transactional. Relational is more.
So you would have to really think.
Less,
you'd have to really think about how you're coming across in your relationships, in how you're dealing with people, in how you're even approaching, relationships. If you're coming into it like, well, I'm doing this, but this is what I want first. This is what I expect. Then you might want to check yourself. It might be a transactional relationship.
Right. And, I feel for you dudes. I really do, because, and women. I'm not saying this is all about what women do to men in terms of dinner. No, but men, when we were single, it wasn't like, men were accepting dates from us because we wanted them to pay for our food. Right. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like men were, when they realized that we couldn't pay for their dinner, they were ghosting us because it was like, screw you, but and so far as transactional, I think men really get hit harder there in that exchange.
But men, I think men are getting that. I think for me as a woman, I need, and this is I'm saying to women. I mean, I can't really speak for men, but I could speak to women. Mm-hmm. Check yourself. If you've got conditions where you're saying, oh, I have to have this, or this first.
If you're willing to trade, if you want that Instagram model, that young girl, that whatever the case may be.
Well, no.
Well,
just finishing my point.
okay.
You're going to finish my
I'm
point.
sorry.
No. So if you are going into a relationship with all these conditions of what you have to have
right
before, you might want to check it because you're really talking about transactions,
right? If you want your girl, and I think I was piggybacking what you were saying, but in a different way, going a different angle. Like if you,
it's a champagne.
if you 100%, if you're willing to say, okay, to this woman my age who could be really good for me, but oh my God, she got her ass all out on Instagram. I want to date this Instagram model, and she bad. And she is treating you in this real transactional way. Like, I'll be with you, but I'm going to need this, and this. Then, yeah. Be prepared. Be prepared.
That's two-sided.
So you're saying if he's got the good girl, but he's saying, I'm sorry, I want the Instagram chick.
And then Instagram chick requires
all that
things.
And exactly. So when the Instagram chick gets all, if you're willing to give the Instagram chick all her things,
but it ain't tricking if you got it, right? I'm just saying. So I love how guys have it both ways, right? It ain't, if they got it, they don't mind being tricked, right? But if
no. But if they're interested in relational, if they see this woman, they're like, oh my God, she could be my wife.
The mother.
She could be the one. Right. Oh my God, I've been waiting for. And then all of a sudden, she, now you want relational with someone who you strictly believes that, it's a transactional thing. So, yes, look, be intentional. So that
when feelings get involved, even if something starts transactional, when feelings get involved,
it's important to talk. Yeah. It's important to have that conversation.
At every step, recalibrate. Every step of your relationship.
Unpack it, talk. This is what I want moving forward. If you don't, just 100%, figure that out. So,
that's it.
Yeah.
I'm in a I
love languages. What y'all
I've never really done transaction, but I've always been a relationship person.
Well, and
because I'm so good.
So so we're gonna talk about the good, the bad, the funny.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
So which we always do every time we come on, and sometimes the good, bad, and funny is about us personally, but other times it's just really about what's going on in the world. So
our world.
We're in the Outer Banks in North Carolina. It's amazing. We're having a girl trip, and the ocean is, I don't know if you can see it, but it's behind us, and we just had an amazing time. And we are drinking champagne all day. Right. And have been for 3 days. So we love it. We're having a great, it's our girl trip. It's actually our trip for our bestie, Darlene Gillard Jones. She, her 50th birthday, our 50th birthday, she blessed us with bringing us to this beautiful resort. And we wanted to do the same thing, but COVID. So
it's been delayed, but not denied, right?
Deferred, but not denied, right? So we are doing it now.
Yeah.
And we're having a great time. In fact, right after this, we're going to dinner. So it's like, let's go. Let's finish. Anyway.
But it's really good. We've been blessed with great weather. I mean, the ocean was amazing. We were there most of the day yesterday.
Yeah.
We even did a funny little.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, we'll talk about that. That's not funny. We're going to talk about our bad.
No, that's good. We're on good. Sorry.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about our bad. So, of course, Michael K. Williams died, which really, really sucks, and it just hurts a lot. Everything he's ever acted in, let me say this, I have been riveted. I could not take my eyes off the screen. Lovecraft Country, hands down, one of the best HBO limited, limited now because they decided not to renew. However,
it's written by a black woman, right?
Yes. It was amazing. He
was
amazing.
In The Wire, he was amazing too.
Yeah.
I've seen, they even do those the marathons, like during Christmas to New Year's of The Wire, which I love. But his character, groundbreaking character of Omar, right? I mean, he literally, if you wanted to kind of break that down, he was like the Robin Hood, right, of that Baltimore kind of hood thing. He was great.
He was amazing.
He was a bad guy that you loved, and any actor who could kind of do that and kind of convey that kind of power, you know, just bless up. He was a special man. I just even reading all of the
and seeing all of the
accounts and the love, that's the outpouring of love, and you know, it's like everything or everyone this man touched. It you know, it was beautiful.
You know, we follow Tasha and Sidra, the twins, and I could see how hard she's taking it. It's heartbreaking to me. Bevy, yeah, of course. In my mind, I know that
Hector, Wood Harris.
Yeah, Wood Harris. Like you guys are all feeling his, like as just an audience member, you know, a fan. You know, I'm you know, it breaks my heart that he's gone, and you know, he allegedly drugs are playing a part in all that, and you know, I think there were 3 deaths in California.
There was a comedian and some other people,
and then even
they got, it was, I guess, fentanyl, lace,
cocaine, something. Look, you know. No one here, especially me, like my superpower is never to judge. If you like it, I love it. You know, it's, you know, do you. And when I think about these celebrities out here, you know, doing them and, you know, dying as a result, even that dude from the Lion Show, what was that show on Netflix?
Oh, yeah, the Tiger King.
Yeah, he even, like, and it was drug related. Like, to me, this is not a coincidence. It's like, if you can't trust your plug, who the fuck can you trust? I mean, seriously, they are literally giving, you know, people fatal shit that's killing them. Because nobody can tell me that these people died intentionally.
No.
Like,
I don't think it was intentional.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that with all that I am. I don't believe that. And I'm so sorry that Michael K. Williams is gone. I'm so sorry for all the other people who have been affected by
the premature passing, right, of these, you know,
these people who
we're just trying to have a good time.
However they want to have that good time. Again, like, no judgment. Like, do you, like, you know, I just feel bad. It makes me feel bad. Yeah, that's 100% the bad. And so then now jumping into the funny, which is kind of crazy after such a sad and somber bad. We did a TikTok video, our first ever TikTok video.
What?
Yeah, right. It was crazy. It was fun. It was fun though. It was fun, and yeah, it was fun. It was
getting
fun.
to know that.
Look, I was starting without her.
Yes,
She was on some.
I was like,
I'm doing it now.
Like, wait. I was like, okay, wait, I'm coming. So, yeah, was you better?
I was ready.
She was the ocean.
Yeah,
it was like the ocean.
So. Yeah, so we're doing our thing out here. We're having a good time, and now we're gonna go out to dinner. And we hope everyone has a really great night. Thank you so much if you're watching.
Thanks for joining us, and check out B. Stuyvesant Champagne. You will love it. We do. I mean, this can seriously be a go-to
for sure.
Right? Not in our top 2, 3, 5, but definitely worth trying, right? So please.
That's fine. So yeah, everyone, thank you.
Bye everybody. I'm always happy when it's over, but not that I don't want to be here.
Right. We're having a good time. So yeah, let's go finish drinking and eating and celebrating. And celebrate. Yeah, I'm sorry. Bye, everyone.
Bye. How does it stop? Oh, very nice.
Good job.